The last year, I listened to a song and I realized somebody wrote my testimony in their song. And I was thinking, Father, why didn't you give me that song? Why didn't you give it to me? Why did you give it to somebody else? Let me tell you why it meant so much to me. What key are we in, by the way? What key are we in? No, I said, what key are we in? F? Okay, that'll work. When I was young, in my teens, my late teens, I started smoking cigarettes. And I smoked cigarettes for 10 years, and all through the United States Air Force. I joined the Air Force and went in there and came out. And when I got out of the Air Force, this was back in 1968. And yeah, that's a long time ago, huh? I'll be 79 on my next birthday in December. Okay. But I went to Los Angeles. I went to Hollywood, California, because I wanted to be a star, you know. And I didn't realize that let me put it like this. I was having trouble with my lungs, and I didn't realize how severe the trouble was until I went to a doctor. And the doctor told me, he said, Ron Kenoly, your lungs have been damaged, severely damaged. He said, I don't see how you're going to have a career in music because, young man, you can't hardly breathe. I had developed what's called COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder. In other words, I had destroyed some of the cells in my lungs. And he said, you know, you need to think about another career. Listen, I've been trying to sing since I was a baby. My mother told me, she said, I didn't have to sing lullabies to you because you made up songs yourself when you were a baby. So I've been singing since I can remember, and that's all I've ever wanted to do in my life. I've only had two dreams. One was to sing, the other one was to travel the world. I didn't ask for money, I didn't ask for fame, I didn't ask for any of that kind of stuff. I didn't even ask for hit records. I said, Father, you know, I just want to sing, and I want to travel. My father was in the military, he was in the Air Force as well, and he would go to all of these different countries, and he would come back and bring us souvenirs and tell us stories about different places that he went. And I remember in my 8th grade class, in my 8th grade geography class, there was a big map that covered the whole wall. And it was a map of the world. And at that time, there was 196 countries in the world at that time. And I remembered every one of those countries and their capitals. This is in the 8th grade. Not only that, all the states of the United States, it was only 48 at that time, and all of their capitals. And so that's all I wanted to do was travel. And the man said, you can forget about a singing career. But I kept trying. And finally I got to the end of myself. And on November 19th in 1975, at 8:30 in the morning at 5656 Fountain Avenue in Los Angeles, California, apartment D, I said, God, I know I'm not the young man that my mama raised me to be. But if you will take my life and use it for your glory, I will do that. I will go through any door that you open. So he gave me that. And then a couple of years ago when I heard this song, man, I said, oh my goodness, that's my testimony. Take me to the key of A. I love you, Lord, for your mercies never fail me. All my days I've been held in your hands. From the moment that I wake up